gym life, meditate, stay hydrated, please just regulate. Elevate, gym life, meditate, stay hydrated, please just regulate. Elevate, gym life, meditate, stay hydrated, please just regulate. Elevate, gym life, meditate, stay hydrated, please just regulate.
Hello, welcome back to Dream Flight's coverage of Presidents Cup Mudau. We're back for round 2, and we're back for more birdies, more out-of-bounds strokes, and more Kyle Rosa and Connor O'Brien. Hello, Carl. How are you doing?
Yes, that's our names. They forgot our Instagram handles again, Connor.
Find us. See if you can find us.
Look at this leaderboard, Connor. Timo Hartmann, Frederik Faber, and myself tied for first place at -6, and right after, Daniel Nisi.
And Martin Kroner. But Daniel Nisi rounding out the card.
Yes, sir. He's the co-course designer next to Chris Weiss, which we've seen the round before. And yeah, what can he do?
The second and final round. Let's see how this one plays out. Here's our boy Kyle Rosa. Still sponsored by Casterplast, still rated 998, still from München.
Yeah.
Holding all that stuff down, a very charming smile and nod.
And the boy from the East Coast, Timo Hartmann, Latitude 64 sponsored. The guy with the target on his back pretty much.
Mm-hmm. And this is Frederik Faber, son of Antonia Faber, so Mayor, who is German champion all the time. It's the first time I'm going to see him play, and I'm really looking forward to it.
It has to be the jeans.
Or the khakis. And then Daniel Nisi, the course designer.
Yes, sir. Co-course designer, sponsored by Throna Tour, rated 984. Haven't seen him a bunch on lead card, but he got the game.
Hell yeah.
Hole 1, 118 meters par 3. You have to carry this beautiful pond. Well, it's pretty...
Looks so brown.
It's not that... It's beautiful. And we have to carry this. Usually people are going with a flat to hyzer shot, and yeah. Be safe and give yourself a putt.
You told me that you guys didn't get walk-on music because of copyright issues, which I think is really disappointing. What would you have chosen?
I actually chose Digimon, Der größte Träumer.
That's amazing.
Let's see if the dream plays out the way I want it.
A little deep?
Yeah, right where I was the first round. Exactly the same shot.
Got it. Well, you laid up that time. You lay up this time.
Don't spoil. Spoiler.
I don't know what you're going to do.
Me neither, I forgot. So, Timo, we saw him parking this hole yesterday, so pretty much wants to copy his line as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Would that creek have been out of bounds?
Nope.
Okay.
The out of bounds is way left. Yeah, decent shot, but something to think about on the putt.
Mm-hmm. Also, at the end of his round yesterday, he lost a little bit of his momentum. He was leading for a majority of the round, and then you caught up to him right at the end. He made a few mistakes. I wonder if that sticks in his head.
Yeah.
For the beginning of this one.
Let's see. And you know who was leading the tournament through the front nine? This guy.
Yeah.
He started off, I think, 7 through 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a low burning shot. Makes it over. Pin high, but too far right.
Yeah, that's pretty good, honestly.
How old is he?
18.
Co-Designer und TD, würde ich sagen. Daniel Nisi, gesponsert von Throna Tour.
Why did they say kind of tournament director?
I think because he did it with Chris Weiss joint, but you know what differentiates him from Chris Weiss?
Was?
He held the speech on the players meeting. So I think he is the TD.
Okay, well, first shot on camera from the TD.
Pooh. It's a bit early. Should be okay if it doesn't get a hard skip.
And it hits the path and sails out of bounds.
Yeah. Not a good shot, but also a bit unlucky. If it hit grass, it would have been safe.
Okay, yeah. No, that audibly hit the path. That sucks.
Also visibly.
Also, probably other senses as well.
let's see what he does. Good angle to run the putt. And let's talk a little bit about the fact that, while I do my boring layup, Nisi and Frederik, they have never been in that position. I mean, Nisi has played lead cards, but I don't think he's ever played on Dreamflight coverage in the final round, so...
The highest honor that a German player could ever have.
Exactly.
Nice layup. Timo edge a circle putt, which he just casually lays in. His putts look like layups.
Yeah.
In terms of just like the...
Yeah, sometimes he uses a bit more pace. That one was very casual, very slow and perfect putt.
And Frederik, his first putt, lead card. See if the nerves get there.
Whew. Yeah, well. Frederik has a very aggressive putt. I think he took some pace off there almost. And not the longest comebacker for him. Yeah, I don't want to say it's to be expected, but he mentioned to me that he was very nervous, and I think it's just what you have to go through the first times you are on these cards. I mean,
can you speak to that? Do you remember the first times that you landed accidentally on cards like this?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I was fumbling final nines all the way when I was a junior.
Well, disappointing start for Nisi and Frederik.
And hole 2, 194 meters par 4, one of the harder gets on the course, I would say. You have a lot of options from the tee. You can go right or you can go center with either a sidearm or a backhand. Dealer's choice really, but pick a gap, hit it and hit it hard, because you have to carry some distance in order to have an angle for the green. And speaking of green, there's a golf green in front of the basket, which is OB, and then there's OB long and left. Yeah, difficult hole.
We're just so excited for this shot.
Tension building up. Okay.
This is going to be our thing, Carl. This is our gimmick.
Yeah, once around at Timo's drive. Yeah, pretty good drive there.
And he hides behind the golf carts. No, yeah, amazing. Like you were saying, that's something like 110, 115 meters.
Yeah, I think a bit more to the left would have... To the right, sorry, would have been better, but it's pretty good still.
That is a really nice shot.
Yeah, I just hit the gap. Content with the tree a little bit, but that's absolutely perfect.
Yesterday you ended up deep in the woods, so must feel good to hit on the second one. Especially this just being a 2-round tournament. It's frustrating to only get 2 shots at gaps like these.
Yeah, sometimes you really want to play the hole again to make up for what you did, and I did here, so...
Frederik taking the wider hyzer.
Yeah, taking the flow gap, I think, and executes it very nice. This gap is kind of nice, kind of safe if you carry the bunker, but it makes your upshot longer. So,
yeah. Nisi going for the same. Clipping some trees.
Yeah, he actually broke a pretty big, what you call it?
Branch.
Oof. Big man, strong man. But not the start he was looking for. You think that has something to do with being the course designer? We saw Chris struggle early yesterday.
Well, just like jokes aside about being the course designer, I'm sure there's a certain amount of pressure of being like, I know this course so well, but also jokes aside, I'm sure they also have so much organization and just other stuff they need to take care of on the weekend. So it can't be a relaxing time.
Yeah. I think they were both really happy Nisi was very happy to have made lead card. And clips the branch, not a good shot again, but gets away with it kind of.
Yeah, and as par 4, you can still easily get this par with a good upshot, but I don't know how far away that he is now. Frederik with his second shot.
Yeah, keeps it out right. This is actually good to bail out a bit more to the right just to make sure you stay safe. And
Just clears the golf green.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's circuit's edge.
Can you see the basket from where you are there, or is everything in the way?
Yeah. I mean, just barely. This is a pretty routine hyzer, 90 meters or something. And it was a little low. I was afraid of it hitting the golf flag, but it didn't, so...
That would be so frustrating. Yeah. Why didn't they take it out? You in circle there, or?
Yes, sir. Like 7 meters.
Please always refer to me as Sir Timo's hyzer. Bullseye?
Yeah.
Or is that... It's hard to see from that angle, but...
Kicking his disc, it could have been closer.
Could have gone in.
Missing a putt, basically.
Yeah.
Nisi is pretty tucked here, but has a swing and... Well done.
Nice. So Nisi in circle to clean up his par after 2 somewhat errant shots.
Yeah, you can't be mad with that. And let's see if Fredo is able to shake the nerves off on the putter.
How close is OB? Does that play a role in this putt?
Not really. You're kind of putting into the ground. I mean, if you skip on top of the basket, but I think...
He hit a lot of chains for that to spin out the way it did.
Yeah.
You guys should talk to somebody about that. Write some managers.
Fix these baskets. Oh, it's fixed.
Nice. Our editors cut out the 30 minutes in between where we contacted the manufacturers.
This is a totally new basket now.
Yeah.
Right.
Got it airlifted in.
Nisi brought one himself.
Nice par. I mean...
Yeah.
Again, doesn't feel great.
Yeah, but after hitting one of the Guardian trees,
Yeah.
you're pretty happy with the par
Yeah.
here. This hole can turn ugly, so...
Very stress-free birdies for you and for Timo. And 2 pars for Frederik and Nisi.
Yeah. Oh, doing some flips.
That's awesome.
Hole 3, 112 meters, par 3. Plays downhill a bit, so plays shorter. You have OB to the right, these trees you can see, and OB somewhere to the left, although I don't think this comes into play ever. Yeah, sidearm is kind of the best shot, but you can also go backhand turnover. Yeah, or you could go spike hyzer over the trees, although I didn't see anyone practice that or try that, except for me.
How'd it work out?
Pretty decent, but I stick with the sidearm.
No. Timo again showing off his forehand range.
Yeah, we saw him go really long yesterday,
So
which is
to
a
be
problem
perfect.
not too many people are dealing with, and it's just outside the circle.
I mean, with that tree, I imagine it's somewhat difficult to really swing one in there at this distance, but that's edge of circle, great throw.
This is me. I get it a bit higher this time, and yeah, this
Nice.
about as good as I can realistically expect to do.
You should be proud of yourself.
Always.
Gym life. Hydrate.
Meditate. It's the wrong order, whatever. Fredo's going with a backhand here. So he seems to not have the sidearm distance, maybe.
Okay, but he clears the OB there. I was worried that it might cut into the forest.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit
Deep C2.
bit low. Bit inside. And Nisi also has a really great power sidearm, so this should be kind of easy, but he turns it. It's a
Or just
stable
hangs
disc.
it out too wide.
Yeah, I think he does not need to throw Enheiser out of the hand here. He's throwing plenty far on the sidearm.
Looks smooth. Big crowd.
Yeah, bigger than the first day, which is nice. Final round vibes are kicking in. Whew.
Try to take out our cameraman.
Tom dodging it. Yeah, that was... he has a dangerous putting style, and missing high like that, I think that's Circuit's edge.
Okay, really?
Comebacker.
Okay, he's really leaving himself a lot of work.
Nisi, you see a bit more of a mature run.
Somebody who has been burnt before.
I feel like you have to go through this phase when you're getting young. Some people never come out of it, and it's okay. I respect it.
I was the other way. I lay up.
Yeah,
Never learned how to putt.
Dude, you were old when you started.
Timo with the birdie, 3 for 3 for Timo.
Yeah, 2 outside the circle putts so far. Not really making it easy for myself or anyone.
It's pretty rude of him.
He's a rude guy.
Turns out you're gonna have to beat him.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. As I make a good putt myself.
That's fine.
Decent. Fredo for par. Nice.
That's it. Yeah, it does look so aggressive. If that's an air ball, it goes back to edge of circle.
Yeah.
Great putt.
It's nice to see him make one of those, Let's see if that gives him confidence for the rest of the putting round. It's easy to have nerves in the beginning, but just about how you deal with it.
Speaking of nerves and not being able to handle them, every single time I've played maybe 2 or 3 rounds in a tournament with Nisi, and it's always when I've played way over my level. And he's always like, surprised to see you here. And then I prove him right. And I spend the entire round just screwing up. I don't think Nisi has ever seen me throw one good shot. And I kind of dislike that guy for it. It's not his fault, but it's so.
Connor, we have to talk about hole 4 now. You can trauma dump on Nisi later, but...
No, on you, buddy.
We are looking at a 365 meters par 5. The hardest hole on the course statistically, which is interesting. The first shot is kind of generous. After that it gets tighter, and then depending on how aggressive you played your first 2 shots, you have to navigate this downhill upshot. And yeah, for the top of the field, I would say this is a hole you would like to get a look on though.
The only par 5 of the round, right?
Exactly. And Timo turns this drive over. This is...
That is so far. But is it not in a good space? Is it too far right?
It was crossing OB and hit a tree standing in OB and kicked back to save.
So the second round in a row where a tree has possibly saved him.
Again 1 centimeter save.
That's amazing.
Living on the edge. I go more conservative after seeing that, expecting a bit more flip, and I almost go OB left, but I stay safe.
Is that an okay spot in terms of distance?
Yeah, that's okay. I feel like this hole is really about the second shot. The second shot is kind of the hardest, but if you have executed a good second shot, then the hole kind of becomes easy.
I'm not saying anything particularly groundbreaking about this, but God, I love like par 4s and par 5s. Things like that where you're like, okay, the real problem is the second shot. The real problem is the third shot.
Yeah, and it's also a hole where you can think a little bit about what you want to do. You can go a bit more conservative, land on the left side, opening up the fairway. If you flip something over for a bit more distance potential, your second shot might be a bit shorter, but more technical. So really nice. And Nisi is going really conservative. We saw that from Chris yesterday as well. The course designers might.
It's 100%. I know that he can throw real far. Is that 100% a decision?
I'm not sure. It looked like it came out a bit undercommitted. could be his play. Again, I'm saying the same thing with Chris yesterday. Maybe they actually did talk about it and just realized it doesn't make sense to go aggressive, but I don't know.
But the fairway on the first shot doesn't seem that scary.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're Timo and you can cook it out of bounds 200 meters away. But speaking of cooking, that was cooked straight into the ground. Sorry, Nisi.
You can see the lie of Timo again, or you could see it for 1 second. We are doing the thing where we are kneeling down right before the stakes and having a long conversation.
A true highlight of any round.
This happens so much this tournament, it's crazy. And Timo has a Canon Heiser sidearm, which is perfect for this position.
And those conversations have always played out in Timo's favor. Coincidence?
I think not.
Yeah.
That tree was a paid actor. He was so OB on that drive. Fredo this is a technical shot, needs to flip it, which he does, needs to come back.
That's a fantastic shot.
And that was so far.
Yeah. Wow, hot damn. Also for an 18-year-old kid, like being like, I did that in front of a camera, that's gotta feel so good.
Yes, sir.
An 18-year-old man. I'm sorry, Fred.
And I tell myself to go more aggressive this time because the conservative second shot did net me a bogey and I execute a really nice shot.
Nice.
And no one clapped, so I was like, guys, that was a good shot.
Yeah, I'm sure that was awesome. I'm sure everyone was like, hey, he's right. We should be nicer to Carl.
He needs it, his ego's frail.
He apparently needs this.
Damn, what's up with Carl?
Is he doing okay?
Okay.
Hopefully Nisi doesn't get the Carl skip.
No, that was all the way OB. He didn't even need the skip. That was just undercommitted early sidearm slip out. And I have a feeling that this guy is gonna do really good. I don't know why.
What a weird thing to say before the shot, Carl.
Huh.
But yeah, he did a good job. How far was it?
64 meters, I think.
I love that Tom and Lukas included you range finding it so everybody can know how boring it is to play around with you.
Bruh. I don't know what's up with the rangefinder hate. I've heard it a couple times now, but I feel like it just makes
Good
so
job,
much
by the
sense.
way. Good job. Yeah, oh yeah.
Thanks,
In
Connor. Thanks, Connor.
In terms of maximizing your potential as an athlete, for sure, do that. But I'm here for the vibes.
Jungle vibes.
Yeah. It's got to be frustrating knowing how great of a shot you just pulled off.
Yeah, and I told him exactly the distance. We were the same distance away.
You can't pretend like, what an idiot. He knew it was 65 meters. What a dumbass.
No, you said that, not me. And Nisi, this is for bogey. It's still early, but that
2 rounds. You only have 2
so
rounds.
hard.
I mean, he's laughing at
Yeah.
the situation.
Yeah,
You said it yourself. He was happy to be on the lead round, but like we talk about this all the time. Whenever we see somebody having a particularly unlucky or not a great round, like it's so hard to catch yourself out of this mental snowball.
Wow, beautiful putt by Fredo.
Nice.
Yeah, with Nisi, it's the thing. He is a good player. He has all the capabilities to play at the top level. But one thing is he can be inconsistent. He's a player that's hop or top a lot of times.
Nice birdie for Timo. Yeah, it's just how do you develop that consistency? How do you do it other than just
I think
keep doing it?
Keep playing and put yourself in the position more often, and eventually you will get used to it. But
Nice birdie.
I don't know. hard to analyze.
Yeah, well, maybe a beer will help him, because that is unfortunately a beer frame, my guy.
With a double bogey, that stings.
Yeah, if it's a par and 3 birdies, you make jokes about it. It's a double bogey and 3 birdies, you shut up. Thanks again to our sponsor, ChoOZYourDisc.com.
You will be able to pronounce that one day, Connor.
Moving on, hole 5.
112 meters, par 3. A lot of options, none of them are that good or that apparent. The way the drone is flying is a way I did not see from any player actually. Most people were going through the center gap with a flat sidearm, although it's really hard to get right enough to park the basket. Heiser is also an option, which is the easier shot, but it is risky and also wind dependent.
Yeah, in hole 1 you did a foot fault that way.
Well, I don't think so. Hole 1.
Round 1.
Yeah.
Timo skipping on the golf green.
Nice.
Skipping.
This is what you're looking for. And C2.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Does the disc just have to be like the most stable thing in your bag?
Yeah, or cut it more tightly, you know. Ha, you couldn't see the foot.
Yeah, I can see that you paid off the cameraman. Oof.
Yeah, I didn't really trust it out enough.
Close to the OB too. But you're deep C2 there, right?
Yeah, deep C2.
Right.
It's okay. It's this whole par is kind of like really decent.
Mr. Faber looking the same way.
Look at the feet. Oh, we don't know.
The cameraman decided just to cut out the whole controversy. No more feet footage. That's premium content.
Oh.
Circle's edge.
I always say these guys have it the easiest. Easy going with a straight sidearm. And taking a wrong gap, but I think he stayed safe.
Okay. Would that path have been OB?
No, but the bushes on the inside are.
Alright. Well, easy edge of circle putt for his par.
Yeah, and you can see again, leaving his approach short. I think it's just the downhill. You don't see the basket, and there's OB right behind the basket, so just easy mistake to make.
Nice run, Ka.
Yeah. I got clubs for that one.
Nice run, Timo.
Timo's comments are so funny.
What did you say?
I am not allowed to repeat that.
We've been cursing the whole time, but...
Pimmel.
That's the air ball we were talking about with his really aggressive putt. Found OB.
It's so interesting to see he really lives by the sword and dies by the sword. No pace control at all. He just expects to hit the basket.
Yeah, but if you imagine like somebody... if you imagine somebody... Like, to compare him to the best player in the world is crazy. But to say, like, Gannon Burr. Like, that's how Gannon Burr putts 1,000,000 miles an hour. And you have to just practice it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean...
He's practicing it right now.
It's just a philosophy. Practicing. And
Making it.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, he's decent on the comebackers at least. This one was also...
But gotta be a frustrating bogey.
Yeah. But it's, you know, I used to putt like that when I was younger. I think I did stop around 17 maybe and got some pace control.
So he still got the love and... Oh, Nisi.
Bruh.
Is that a double bogey for him now?
Yes. Oh, back-to-back
row,
double
yeah.
bogeys. That's... Man, he needs to find something quickly. I mean, I think his chances for the win are gone now.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that's not in his mind at this point, but it's just like he has the next what, 13 holes just to 12 holes to just get himself in a better place to just enjoy it.
This is a hole that getting into a good place off the tee shot is kind of easy for a big thrower. Not a lot of danger. I mean, there's OB to the left which you can find, but you have so much space to the right. You can go flex shot, hyzer, whatever you want. And then the approach is made a little bit tricky by these guardian trees, but really a fairly routine hole for long throwers. And all of the card are long throwers. So.
Timo about to long throw. Is that too flipped?
Nah. It's, as I said, it's really hard to flip it too much. Well, came kind of close to it. It was also released quite a lot to the right, but it's still fine. It's just a sidearm from there, but not a problem he
Very
has.
low throw from you.
Yeah, we had some headwind here.
Just gets gobbled up by the ground there as well.
Yeah, but that's still completely fine, honestly.
You don't have a chance.
What? You don't believe in me, Connor.
It's over.
Is that the mindset you have when you play with Nisi on the second round?
It's the mindset I walk into the course every day with.
And Fredo gives it some air. Oh, and contends with the OB on the left side.
But no OB signal.
I'm not sure.
Or it could be a long conversation we're about to watch.
Let's see. But it's just, you should not put yourself into that position. You have so much space to the right. Nisi.
Looking to bounce back by crashing a drive.
Yeah, that's good. If you're more on the left side of the fairway, like Nisi is, you have a nice hyzer into the green. Backhand hyzer, so...
Backhand hyzer?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're on the left side, you can go backhand hyzer. If you're on the right side, sidearm hyzer maybe.
Okay. Nisi up first.
But he chooses to go sidearm from the left side, which is also fine. And a good shot, but has to work for it.
Let's see if you can exercise some demons on the putting green.
And Fredo is safe. You can see his disc here. And this is what I meant. He can go flat to hyzer backhand.
And just sneak right there next to an Nisi's upshot. It's a putt off.
Yep. Good old fashioned. You see Antonia here following the card.
Me and my mom were never at sporting events together, but I can't imagine what it's like to have your mom, who can also play the sport incredibly well, following around being like not enough hyzer.
Must be quick, and it's exactly that.
If your mom was there, she would have been like, a little bit more air, Carl.
Yeah, she would have been right. That was a bad shot by me. And Timo also not enough air.
Wow.
Yeah. Antonia's actually, I think she's a really avid coach of the game. She has a lot of experience, as you said, and is actually, I think, a good person to talk to in these situations.
Did you have that person? Like, do you have like a kind of like disc golf mentor when you were starting up?
No, I mean, honestly, Antonia did mentor me a little bit, and I've been around with the Fabers. I know Fredo almost my whole life, like since he was like 5 years old. I just didn't play in tournaments with him because he was a child, but...
Yeah. Whose shot did we just talk over?
Mine.
Nice layup, man.
Yeah. Moving on.
From downtown.
This guy is so annoying to play against, I tell you.
I don't know how the next two putts are going to go. There are two putts that are a couple meters closer. The putt off we were referring to. And that's got to be so annoying for them because they've still got difficult putts and they just watched the leader just sink one.
Yeah, with the wind and everything. We've played 6 holes. He's made 3 outside the circle putts.
Yeah, awesome.
Good for him. Nisi's happy for him.
Nisi's,
can tell you.
all that's going through Nisi's. I'm like, I'm so happy for Timo. I'm so happy for Timo.
It's so nice for Timo. It's just so nice to be here for Timo. Yeah, and again, nice comebacker.
No, I mean, like you mentioned it in the player introductions, but Timo's the guy with the target on his back, and this is why.
Yeah,
because he earns it and he deals with it very well.
I could feel it because I was having a pretty good start to the round, I would say, and as soon as I left that approach low, I almost instantly I thought, oh fuck, here goes a stroke, you know.
But that's the thing, like you haven't played a bad round. You've gotten birdies and pars, right?
Yeah. Three birdies, 2 pars, and I've lost 2 strokes, just like that.
Well, let's see how things work out for you on hole 7.
Hole 7, 91 meters, par 3, not a lot of danger unless you shank one really bad. Sidearm hyzer, backhand hyzer, and a hole you need to be in the circle.
Even the Dreamfly editors were like, we don't need to spend a lot of time on this fly through.
Yeah.
They see it. It's 90 meters.
It's right there. It's one of these must-gets on this course. Timo didn't get it last round. He actually did cause a beer frame, and he's not going to do that again.
We don't know if he's hitting that putt. Well, you do. I don't.
Let's find out. And the wind was picking up here. I had 3 different discs in my hand, and then when I stepped up, I decided to take the same one.
Throw them all.
Just a weird reaction on the ground, I have to say. No skip at all on that severe of an angle.
Yeah, that sucks. Did you see it from where you were standing?
No, I thought it's pretty close, honestly. I was kind of shocked to be outside the circle there.
Backhand?
Yeah, it goes high, crosswind from left to right, just drops it out of the sky and gets a decent rollout.
But is he just looking at a line of trees there?
Yes, but I mean, better to be in front of the line than be right in it, I think. Nisi, also good sidearm player, routine shot for him, and makes good.
That's awesome. It is a must get, so I'm sure it doesn't feel so fantastic, but a birdie is a birdie.
Yeah, he needs one.
Yeah.
He really needs one, and he needs 6, and he needs them all.
It'd be nice if he birdied out.
Yeah, it would be still a decent round then.
It's almost a nice run. Like, give it a chance.
He always flips his disc with his right hand after he's thrown a putt.
Do you think he does that when a camera is not looking at him?
I think so, yeah. I think it's muscle memory. As I don't answer Timo's call on the C2 putting.
Nope.
And are they looking for their discs? They found it.
Yes, Nisi. I know that fist bump so well. This like ironic self fist bump, like, let's go.
Again, so happy for Timo here.
So happy for Timo, man.
It must be nice. 3 in the lead, and this is something you can't let him do because he has this habit of
winning.
Exactly doing that on the final day when it's close, you know?
Yeah.
Just starting off 6 out of 7. With one hole that's a pretty unrealistic birdie. So essentially perfect.
Man, disc golf's so interesting.
Look at all these guys.
No, I had something to say there, but first, hole 8.
Hole 8, 231 meters uphill, par 4, plays really long. Pretty generous fairway. You have OB all the way to the left. You have bushes and trees to the right, which I did look at yesterday. After that, it opens up. Yeah, for distance throwers, again, a hole that you want to get a look on. For the majority of the field, pretty tough task on the distance department.
Real quick to my incredibly boring statement earlier. It's just the idea like Timo could play this round alone, right? Like, but the flights of 4, knowing you're in competition with one another, like the way that competition affects you mentally and affects your, your physical shots, your physical execution.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't get better than this. This is just completely perfect. Yeah, it's safe to say he's locked in.
And Nisi burns one OB, or is it rolled back in?
Right side is safe. It's just in the bushes, I think.
Oh, okay.
And it's short. And I throw an even worse shot than last round, and I end up almost in the same position on the edge of the trees.
We've practiced it. Oh, this is where you had the shot of your weekend, right?
Exactly.
Just like a patent pending. That's awesome. You're gonna do it again, right?
Right? And Fredo, nice shot right down the middle. You can see Timo's disc 20 meters longer.
Waving backwards towards it.
Fredo also has a cannon, I have to say. And he's not, he's not a super tall guy. He's not short either, but he throws really far. I think he throws as far as me, honestly. We were matching landing zones back and forth, so impressive.
Not this time, though.
Nope.
Still a gettable distance from here, right? Or
no.
Is this a par play? Okay.
This is a far, far distance. That was...
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, there's the best.
And for the record, that was a far sidearm.
Yeah.
It's not like he... Yeah, and I'm...
Oh, man, this is going to be awesome.
Right? I use a different disc.
I want to watch my friend Carl run.
Shut up.
What did you want to say?
Nothing, just watch the action.
This is not a bad shot.
No, it's a decent shot, but...
Oh, come on. I thought you were flying out of bounds or something.
Yeah, no.
It's a disappointment, if anything.
When I let that go, I kind of thought I would be, but it flipped just enough that it was a pretty decent shot. But I was a bit spoiled from my attempt yesterday, which was...
I also like the mental aspect of that, like on a hole with a gap. If you hit it on the first day, if you don't hit it the second time, you're so frustrated. You're like, I can do it. I did it.
This time, when you miss it 2 times, and this is not even a gap, this is a pretty wide fairway. As
Fredo to edge and circle.
Yeah. Good shot. I don't know what was the problem with this hole for me, honestly. It was in my head. And Timo messed this shot up yesterday, not so much today as it looks like. Looks perfect.
Yep. Almost bullseye.
Again, great for him.
So happy. That can't be our catchphrase. We gotta cut that out. Nisi for birdie.
That's yeah.
Imagine though if he threw it in, I'd look like a genius.
That was not even a good approach, unfortunately, and I am at 35 meters.
Carosa for Burton.
I was starting to get frustrated here, not gonna lie. I was like, it just felt like the win was, or the possibility of the win was slipping out of my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
That was real close.
Yeah. Again, the same miss kind of pulls it a bit right. But this one looked closer than the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh. It's tough to watch.
Yeah. Nisi, if you're watching this,
We what?
I was really hoping you'd finish my sentence. We feel you.
Timo doesn't.
Timo's just ruthless. Easy, this is how I felt every time I played with you.
Take that.
I got your back now.
And another good comebacker from... Man, Fredo is making it so stressful on himself. But another good 7 meters comebacker also.
He's getting reps, man. He's just getting...
I mean, he's made some putts.
Yeah.
They were just all for par.
Yeah.
And I'm 4 back. Just like that.
Hole 9, last one of our front 9 coverage.
114 meters, plays more like 120 maybe. I think it's
Crazy.
bro. It's uphill a bit. After that it goes downhill a bit. Yeah, basically there's this tree line to the right you don't want to turn into. You have this tree to contend with, making you pick and choose a gap. And Timo's gonna go the sidearm route, which plays far. Same spot as yesterday almost, maybe a bit closer. But yeah, just one angle hyzer, didn't even flip up to flat.
Can't even begin to comprehend it, so I won't try.
And I clip the branch of the tree, kick hard to the right, but then spit out hard left, so...
It just washes out.
Yeah, good reaction, honestly. At least a good second reaction.
I'm sure that frustration you were talking about was not cured by this.
Building up. And Fredo turns it a little bit and also kicks out. Is on the edge.
Gets smacked down by a tree.
Par most likely. Nisi is also going the power sidearm route to the left. She's a really powerful sidearm cut roller.
Cut roller. I didn't see the cut roll.
Yeah, cut roll to the right, and this is worst case scenario.
There are a bunch of trees over there to the right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Better stay away.
Oh shit.
And we're having a conversation whether he can pick up a tree trunk that's kind of in the ground here. I mean, it's dead, but it's kind of hard to get out.
It's a discussion of just the logistics. Like, he's allowed to.
Just the question, can he do it in 30 seconds?
Yeah.
And he asks for help. Fredo's a strong guy. Maybe he can help him.
Oof. When, like, this just adds to the frustration that he's feeling. It's just... I mean, I don't know, regardless of how your round's going, I feel incredibly anxious when I notice that, like, my shot, due to whatever logistics, like, stuff like that, is taking longer. I'm taking more time than I feel like I'm allotted.
Yeah.
It never leads to a good shot.
Well, we will see. He's going with a sidearm. Interesting decision from here, I think. Maybe the backhand Enheiser. Yeah. I don't know. It's just hard to get far enough to the right with the sidearm from there, I think. Maybe a lean out backhand would have been the better decision for... But
it's almost certainly leading to yet another bogey for Nisi.
As I throw an absolutely terrible shot.
But I mean, like, yeah, not good. Looks like your edge of circle.
Outside, yeah. Just outside. And the first sidearm from Fredo we see. Pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, like a very choppy motion, but that's what the shot kind of called for, so.
Did what he had to.
Is he putting this?
Yeah.
Is the basket tiny or far away?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good run, although I think at this point it's not really what he wants.
You think? Nice par.
Yeah.
It sounds sarcastic, but nice par.
It's a nice par. Unfortunately, this guy's putting for his 8th birdie of the round. In 9 with one borderline unbirdieable hole.
God, that's almost all of them.
Well,
Oh, God.
right? Imagine having to go up against that. By the way, he shook his head and was a bit mad about that putt, as it wasn't center.
But I mean, like, I imagine you have to have that mindset in order to achieve the level.
To get there, yeah. I mean,
cleaned up par from Fredo. I'm going to call him Fredo now, too. You call him that the whole time.
yeah, Frederik just is weird to me. I should have maybe elaborated on that earlier.
I probably shouldn't call Nisi, but everybody does it. Bogey for Nisi. A nightmare front round for him, honestly.
Yeah.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Better luck on the next round.
On the back 9.
Yes, sir. Yeah, surprisingly, Timo in the lead with an 8 under through 9, minus 14. Chris Weiss popping up from the chase card.
Hey, he's back.
Through 13 holes though. And tied with me for second, Martin Kronacher, T. Wetney and Fredo. Not too far back, let's see what happens.
Looking forward to the back 9. See if anything can slow Timo down.
Did you see that?
I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks for watching.
We stay active. Stretch that mind is galactic. Swear off breath, word tactic. Mash couple steps and your vibe is attractive. CrossFit, treadmill, runner. Dedication, never past 100. Got a routine, but you know I'm still a bunner. Yeah, calories burn off, calories burn up. What they know about the body and mind, keep it active, you know we just grind. What they know about the